Since 2011, Act Together Uganda and the National Slum Dwellers Federation of Uganda have been piloting the use of the social tenure domain model in Mbale municipality to address land tenure relationships in urban poor settlements in Uganda.
STDM is a pro-poor land tool that was established to register and recognize the tenure statuses and nature for the urban poor and their rights on land and to the places where they live.
Generally, the current system does not recognize land rights of poor slum dwellers who do not have land titles. But the STDM tool takes at a continuum of rights that exist from formal to informal. The social tenure model is therefore a pro-poor land administration tool that aims to achieve security of tenure for the urban poor. In Mbale Municipal Council, the use of the STDM tool entailed training of slum dwellers on how the software works, equipping them with skills of generating their community development priorities, settlement plans, and how to dialogue with the municipal authority to integrate their priorities in the municipal development plan.
While introducing STDM in Uganda, the piloting process was conducted in Mbale and different stakeholders were brought on board, including the municipal council, the community, local leaders, the municipal development forum, and together they were able to do several activities which increased on the participatory way of planning.
What this tool does is it bridges the gap between communities and the central government or Mbale Municipal Council and other donors. So in Mbale we have used STDM data to get 5 water points, to get 7 public toilets, and we have also got the security lights. We also constructed roads. And the same data was used by communities to link up with MDF to lobby for these projects. And all this was funded under a program which was sponsored by Citizens Alliance and the World Bank.
Building on from lessons and experiences from the Mbale pilot project, the National Slum Dwellers Federation of Uganda, in partnership with Slum Dwellers International, the UN Habitat, and Global Land Tool Network, has used the STDM tool to build strong partnerships for slum dwellers improvements in Entebbe, Masaka, and Tororo municipal councils.
One of the problems that we have, especially when it comes to our settlements, very few people know what is happening in the different settlements. So now our move is to know our city and then know our settlement. So this will help people to always kind of plan together, come together in case of any problem, find out that kind of come up with a solution together as a community.
Scaling up the use of the STDM tool in Entebbe, Masaka, and Tororo Municipal Council involved refinement of the STDM tool, testing it on a wide range of land rights and claims in informal settlements, land resource management, and training of users.
STDM is community friendly. It is a pro-community tool. It doesn't need somebody to go to university for 3 years to study computer. No, it is a pro-community tool. It is very easy to use.
Because it's very hard to analyze data, but STDM makes it easy so that when we make a report, we take it back down to the grassroots, and it's easy for us to know what the people need and how we shall be able to provide to them.
The STDM tool complements the Slum Dwellers International data collection methods of mapping household enumeration and settlement profiling, but this time with special focus on land use. Act Together Uganda and the National Slum Dwellers Federation of Uganda have trained slum dwellers in using the STDM tool, mobilizing them into participatory settlement planning and consensus building with their municipal officials. The National Slum Dwellers Federation of Uganda is currently working with 14 municipal development forums as a platform for integrating community priorities in the municipal structure plans.
The community members are invited, the municipal development forums, the different stakeholders are called upon, and the priorities are discussed, and if appreciated, then they are forwarded to council for approval.
Using settlement fora, slum dwellers in Masaka, Tororo, and Entebbe Municipal Council have used their local expertise and insight to build development priorities for dialogue with municipal councils and guide urban development.
Because most of the times we might be here in our offices and think for people, but if such an initiative comes which involves the beneficiaries directly on ground, we get to know their priorities. Because we may think for them, what you may think that you need roads may be something else.
This area where we are right now is Chigungu. Chigungu had a challenge of knowing how many people live here, how we can get information for the people who need it, where to allocate it. But since the enumeration program started, I think even like today you could see that residents are participating fully because they can see that their area is already mapped, is visible, their ideas are taken up, but also knowing which small areas that they need, even where people thought nobody would understand their needs, but by profiling it, you raise the people's concerns higher up to the municipal council.
The National Slum Dwellers Federation of Uganda has further used the STDM tool to build stronger partnerships with academia, relevant government institutions, and various professional land bodies.
I look at this to be an opportunity for the students who have finalized with their course, because at the end we are training these people to go and manage these town councils. That is based on the policy within Uganda.
I've learned the way how we use the softwares at school, putting them into practice on the ground and in the field.
The National Slum Dwellers Federation of Uganda continues to use the STDM tool to establish platforms where community members and municipal authorities work together in addressing challenges in their respective settlements.
We've achieved strong partnerships where working with the municipalities has become very easy for us, and their response to service delivery to municipal and settlement forums has improved.
As a result, 4 data centers, one in each municipal council of Masaka, Tororo, Entebbe, and Mbale, have been established. The centers are equipped with settlement profiles, the STDM tool, and these are managed by trained community data managers for periodical updating. These help community members and other development partners to access information about their settlements. The National Slum Dwellers Federation of Uganda is to continue using the STDM to stimulate local action, to entice government and other partners to give time, expertise and resources towards implementing the urban poor's identified priorities through improved security of tenure and reduced evictions of slum dwellers.
I would want to see more stronger partnerships with more municipal councils, appreciating the process of working together with communities and different stakeholders, including the academia, the municipal development forums, the local authorities, communities themselves, and councils as the decision makers.